like problem. So it's better. A lots of repetition, so the blood go in.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, the immortal muscles from Brussels, became more than an action star. He became a phenomenon. From early roles in Bloodsport, Kickboxer, and Double Impact, he captivated audiences with his extraordinary athleticism, precision, and charisma. His splits, kicks, and presence on screen transformed him into an enduring icon of martial arts cinema. Yet behind the glare of Hollywood lights lay personal struggles, broken relationships, challenges with addiction, and battles that fame could not shield him from. At 63, Van Damme's story is one of survival, resilience, and redemption, a testament that the greatest victories are often the battles we fight within ourselves. Early life and first battles. Born Jean-Claude Camille François van Varenberg. On October 18, 1960, in Berm-Santegat, near Brussels, Van Damme grew up in a modest household. His father, Eugene, an accountant, instilled discipline, while his mother, Eleliana, a florist, filled their home with warmth. His sister, Veronique, was his constant companion. On the outside, life seemed ordinary, but Van Damme struggled with insecurity and self-doubt, often mocked as a skinny boy with thick glasses. By age 11, he vowed to transform himself, committing to the discipline that would define his future: martial arts and transformation. Van Damme's father enrolled him at the National Center for Karate under Master Claude Guts, where he trained rigorously for 4 years. By 18, he earned a black belt in Shotokan Karate and joined Belgium's national team, learning to convert fear and humiliation into focus and strength. Recognizing that martial arts alone were not enough, he pursued ballet to develop balance, grace, and endurance, followed by bodybuilding to reshape his frame. By 1978, he had earned the title of Mr. Belgium, a victory that symbolized the inner strength he had cultivated as much as physical achievement. Dreams and departure. At 12, Van Damme whispered 3 impossible wishes in a church: to save the world, protect nature, and become a movie star. Those dreams fueled his determination. In 1982, with only $3,000, a friend, and a dream larger than his own body, he left Belgium for America. Arriving in Hollywood, he faced nights of hunger, auditions filled with rejection, and the harsh indifference of a city that did not care for dreams. Yet he persevered, training tirelessly and maintaining discipline, knowing that every small victory was a step toward his destiny. Struggle and breakthrough. Van Damme worked any job that would take him, delivering pizzas, laying floors, driving limousines, and standing as a bouncer, while continuing his relentless training. His first on-screen appearance came in 1984 as a background dancer, but his perseverance paid off in 1986 with the role of Ivan in No Retreat, No Surrender. This minor part was a victory in itself, a confirmation that his efforts were not in vain. The true breakthrough came in 1988 with Bloodsport, a low-budget film that became a global phenomenon, making Van Damme a household name and proving the boy who prayed in a Belgian church had been seen at last. Hollywood stardom's success followed swiftly. Kickboxer, Lionheart, Double Impact, and Universal Soldier cemented his status as a global action star. Van Damme's on-screen presence combined athletic mastery with charisma, inspiring audiences and redefining martial arts cinema. His dedication to physical perfection, choreography, and authenticity made him a legend. Yet behind the cameras, the demands of fame were relentless, straining personal relationships and revealing the cost of his ambition. Personal struggles. Van Damme's personal life mirrored the intensity of his career. His first marriage ended as he pursued Hollywood dreams. Subsequent relationships faced similar pressures, with fame and career ambitions creating distance and heartbreak. Despite public admiration, he wrestled with absence from his children, the collapse of marriages, and the tension between professional success and personal fulfillment. These struggles were compounded by the physical and emotional demands of a career built on perfection, endurance, and relentless energy. Battles with health. By the 1990s, Van Damme faced not only fame's pressures but also challenges with his mental health. Later diagnosed with bipolar disorder, he experienced extreme highs and crushing lows, which compounded the difficulties of addiction and personal turmoil. Yet even in these moments, the discipline that had carried him through childhood, martial arts, and ballet became a lifeline. Daily training, therapy, and careful management allowed him to regain control, transforming survival into structured recovery, redemption, and reinvention. Vanam's journey toward balance became a story of redemption. Through therapy, disciplined training, and personal reflection, he reclaimed his life from addiction and instability. He returned to Hollywood on his own terms, participating in films like JCVD, Universal Soldier, Regeneration, and The Expendables 2, blending talent with introspection and authenticity. His performances no longer relied solely on physical prowess. They conveyed humanity, vulnerability, and wisdom born from experience. Family and reconnection. Perhaps the most profound victory for Vanam has been in his personal life. Reuniting with Gladys Portuguese, mother of his 2 children, he rebuilt a family marked by forgiveness, commitment, and resilience. Together, they navigated the complexities of past mistakes, prioritizing love and family over pride and public perception. His children, Christopher and Bianca, became living reminders of a life rebuilt with care, discipline, and presence. These relationships reflect the man Vanam became. Not just an icon of strength, but a testament to patience, humility, and love. Legacy and discipline. Today, Vanam's life balances discipline, health, and reflection. He maintains a strict training regimen, combining martial arts, stretching, and conditioning for both physical and mental well-being. His homes in Los Angeles, Brussels, and Hong Kong are more than residences. They are sanctuaries marking the journey from hardship to stability. He invests in family, personal growth, and sharing lessons learned from decades of perseverance. His wealth, though significant, represents more than financial success. It symbolizes resilience, survival, and a hard-won peace. Strength beyond the screen. Vanam's story demonstrates that true strength extends beyond physical skill or fame. His legacy is defined as much by discipline, humility, and recovery as by his martial arts feats. By openly sharing his struggles with mental health, addiction, and personal loss, he became a role model not just for aspiring actors or martial artists, but for anyone confronting adversity. He proves that vulnerability, honesty, and persistence are as heroic as any stunt or split kick on screen. The enduring icon. Jean-Claude Van Damme, the man who once split the sky with his legs and captivated millions with his power, now stands as a symbol of resilience, redemption, and human strength. At 63, he is a disciplined, reflective, and present father, husband, and artist. His legacy is written not only in films, trophies, and viral moments, but in the quiet victories of survival, reconciliation, and personal growth. From a bullied boy in Brussels to a global icon, his life story is a testament to the enduring power of perseverance and the possibility of rising again, no matter the depth of the fall. Conclusion. Jean-Claude Van Damme's journey reminds us that the greatest battles are often invisible, fought not in arenas or on movie sets, but in the human heart. Through struggle, loss, recovery, and discipline, he exemplifies the courage to confront personal demons and rebuild a meaningful life. His story is a celebration of resilience, the transformative power of forgiveness, and the enduring truth that redemption is always possible. Van Damme is no longer simply the muscles from Brussels. He is a survivor, a father, a husband, and a living legend whose greatest victories are defined not by the applause of millions, but by the quiet triumph of enduring and rising again.